Hey besties, welcome to Frugal with Chic. It's Carin. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're a returning bestie, girl, you already know I'm glad you're here. Over here, we celebrate confidence, creativity, and showing up in style at any age. So besties, last week I told you all that we'd be doing a thrift haul this week. And so many of you were so excited about it. But instead of just holding up the pieces, I thought it would be more fun and valuable to actually show you all how I style them. So I tend to pull inspiration from everywhere. The runway, Pinterest, magazines, even an art portrait, or just people watching on the street, my favorite thing to do. So inspiration is all around us, and the magic happens when you take those ideas, make them your own. That's really what personal style is all about. And for this video, every outfit you'll see will either have a thrifted piece or something I recently scored off of the resale market, because you know, that's where all the real gems lie. So let's go ahead and get started and get into it. Okay, besties, so let's jump right into this first look. I'm so excited about this one. This one is straight from Brandon Maxwell's 2026 runway. This just came down the runway. The layering immediately caught my eye. So I don't know if this is gonna be a layered top or he actually made the top to look like multiple layers. We don't know yet. But a crisp button down. Anytime I go thrifting, I always go into the men's section and get button down shirts. So the two thrifted button down shirts that I use, one brand is the Suit Supply, and a Suit Supply shirt was $8.99. The other button down was Alfani, and that one was $7.29. And then a blazer thrown on top, and then the little bolo tie detail. Oh my gosh. So I have a bunch of different bolo ties in a lot of different styles, but I just thought this one would look really nice with the two shirts. If you look at the inspo pic again, you'll notice that it looks like there's either like a little mock turtleneck or maybe like a really thin turtleneck that's underneath the two layered shirts. But what I did was I just took a scarf. You know, I love using scarves to, you know, do multiple things with, and I just wrapped it around like this and then just tucked it to give me kind of the illusion of something around my neck, and then with the shirts on and then the bolo tie. Woo! You cannot tell me anything at all. I'm telling you. So again, like I said, this collection just came down the runway, so of course it's not online yet, but that's the fun part of this, right? As soon as I saw it, I got inspired. I went straight to my closet to see how I could get the same vibe. I layered the two shirts. Both of them are thrifted. The blazer and the slacks I already had. Same sharp tailored look, but in a way that feels very wearable. And you know me, I had to finish it off with a pair of Sunnies. So the Sunnies I have on are 12 p.m. Sunnies, and those are the London blue. And for shoes, I slipped on my Zara mules, the same ones that I showed you last week. So to me, this is like power dressing with a twist, and proof that you can take runway inspiration and make it your own. Okay, besties, so this next inspiration look came from Pinterest. So it's a red Adidas jacket paired with a little mini skirt. And you know I love a mini. So I know some people think that mini skirts can't work for fall, but that's where layering comes in. Throw on some tights, boots, or even a good pair of like socks, and it's totally doable. So for my version, I wore my thrifted Scotland track jacket that I showed you all last week. So that jacket was $20.79. The pleated mini skirt I already had in my closet, and then I paired them with some Zara heels. I just love how this entire look came together. It's totally me. It's sporty meets chic in a way that I absolutely love. And honestly, this one feels playful but still really put together. And that's the balance that I'm always going for when you see me wear pieces. And one thing I love about this mini skirt, it's a mini skirt all the way around, but there's shorts underneath it. So I'm definitely gonna be wearing this in the fall too, with some high boots and some socks and some heels. Ugh, can't even wait. All right, besties, so the next look is another one from Maxwell. I'm loving everything that came down the runway that he put out. So on the runway, from what I could tell, it looks like he paired a sheer skirt with a matching top and then paired it with a denim jacket. I love how effortless it felt, and it immediately reminded me of this Naked Wardrobe blue, really, really long skirt that I recently thrifted at Savers. So this one was brand new, still has all the tags, everything on there. So it was $12.99. And it's so good. I did not know. I have 3 pieces coming in that I'm waiting for from Naked Wardrobe. I ordered like a long leather trench and 2 skirts. The weight of this skirt is so heavy and thick. All right, besties, so for my version, I pulled out my denim Gap and beige collab jacket. Absolutely love that jacket. Took my thrifted Naked Wardrobe skirt, threw on some burgundy boots with it, and then I took a lace dress that I just wore as a top. So it still gives that sheer meets structured vibe, but in a way that feels more wearable and very me. And besties, look, that's the whole point. Inspiration is meant to spark ideas. It doesn't have to be copied piece for piece. The magic happens when you take the vibe and translate it into something that fits your life and your closet. So I hope you all are enjoying this so far. For the next look, I was inspired by 16 Arlington. It's a brand that I really haven't heard of, but I see a lot of their pieces on Pinterest. It's a yellow monochrome look. From the look of it, it looks like it's a leather jacket and leather pants, but I love the clean lines. I love the power of sticking to one color story. So for my version, I pulled out the peach jacket and pants that I showed you in the last video. It's from Mango. So it's still tonal, it's still polished, it's very much me. And I told you, even though this is a lighter color, I'm wearing it in the fall. So I paired it with my Gucci heels. It's a resale score that I found on Depop. I showed you all those last week too. And I just feel like it tied the whole look together. I paired it with a burgundy Zara bag too, just to help bring in some warmth of a fall color. And besties, the beauty of a monochrome look, no matter the shade that you choose, it always reads chic. I don't care what color you choose, a monochrome look to me always reads chic. Okay, besties, can we talk about Maxwell for a second? He is also he has his own brand, Maxwell, but then he's also the designer behind the brand Scoop that's sold at Walmart. I don't know if you all knew this, but his runway pieces are always such a vibe. Brandon, if you ever see this, we definitely need to meet because your pieces are so me and I love them so much. But congrats to an amazing runway show. The pieces are perfecto. All right, so for this look that I'm recreating, he sent this beautiful tiger print skirt down the runway with like a soft V-neck, a soft knit sweater. I didn't have that exact skirt, but I love the artful vibe of the skirt. So I recreated it using this skirt that I have from Zara. So look at the bold print on here. And then I love this like detail, like the string hanging down in the back of it. You can see this. Absolutely love the way this looks. And I love for this, like you can pull so many different colors out of this skirt. So I recreated it using this, and then this H&M sweater that I have, it's a turtleneck sweater. This is thrifted, I got this. I paid, this one was $12.99, and it still had all of the tags on there. So I just love the way that this outfit came out. I paired it with some Zara heels with this look. That's what I love about fashion. It's not about duplicating a look, it's about translating the feeling that you get from it, right? So you can take one statement piece and make it completely yours. All right, besties, so we're now on to the last look. And guess who it was inspired by? Brandon Maxwell! All right, so this is the last look that was inspired by Brandon Maxwell. On the runway, he mixed a plaid skirt. It looks like it has like sequins and layers to it. Such a fun and unexpected combo. So I didn't have a plaid skirt, but I did have plaid pants. They're old from Zara. I styled them with this thrifted top. It's an Urban Revival thrifted top. This one was $9.79. And then of course I tied a gray cardigan over my shoulders for that cozy layered feel. So same spirit, just wearable for every day. And besties, that is the beauty of remixing. You don't have to match every detail. It's all about taking the essence and making it fit your lifestyle. So I hope you enjoyed the way that I remixed this look by not having a skirt, but still trying to find something plaid in my wardrobe to recreate this look. And that's it, besties. 6 looks, all inspired by Runway or Pinterest, but made my own with pieces I thrifted or scored on the resale market. So I hope that this video showed you that inspiration is everywhere, and the real magic happens when you take it and make it yours. That's what personal style is all about. Now I want to hear from you. Which look was your favorite? Drop it down in the comments, because you know I love hearing what speaks to you and chatting it up with you. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because you know we want more besties in the community. And as always, thank you for hanging out with me. I love this community that we're building, and I can't wait to see you all next week. See you all in the comments. Bye.